Hey everyone, welcome back to Shradysstyle. I hope you're all having an amazing day and thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Shraddha and this is of course Shradysstyle. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and also hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And while you're there, don't forget to check your notification settings because YouTube likes to do weird stuff with notifications and subscriptions and all of that. So be sure you check that drop down and select the appropriate methods for your notifications, and that way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So you must have seen this trend going around on YouTube where one person tries to follow a makeup tutorial by someone else, and I find that really interesting. I mean, I did think of doing that a long time ago but never got around to doing it. I wish I had. I would be the first one to do it, but anyways. And I find that really interesting because each of one has different ways in which we do our makeup. We have different makeup steps, different techniques and whatnot. And obviously we've all been there where we tried to, replicate step by step a makeup tutorial that some big YouTuber has done, and their smoky eye looks so perfect and we end up looking like a panda. So I know I'm not the only one there. So in this video, I thought I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon and follow someone's makeup tutorial. And just today when I was just scrolling through my YouTube feed, I came across a video by Vogue, and it was Emily Ratajkowski.
Hi guys, it's Emily Ratajkowski.
Beauty Secrets by Vogue. Vogue uploads these 5-minute makeup videos by models and famous celebrities and things like that. And I find Emily so beautiful. She's just so pretty, even without makeup. Like, she looks absolutely gorgeous. So let's see if following Emily Ratajkowski's date night makeup look turns me into as pretty as her. So let's start with the video.
Hi guys, it's Emily Ratajkowski with Vogue.
Emily Ratajkowski. I got it.
And I'm going to walk you through my makeup routine. Call it like kind of a sexy boppy brown look.
She doesn't even need makeup. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Oh my god.
Alright, my skin's been prepped, I've washed it, put on some moisturizer. The first thing
Oh, so she already has some moisturizer on her face and I have absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna use my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. Okay, so what do we have next?
I do is I use Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Foundation. I'm pretty tan right
I obviously don't have Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Foundation.
My face I don't ever let get any sun on, so I tend to go a little bit darker, and we'll also use some bronzer, so here we go. I just use my fingers because as much as I love a brush, I think that using your fingers just makes it blend more seamlessly.
What? She doesn't use a brush or a beauty blender? So I'm gonna use my cheap, old but really good Milani Conceal and Perfect. So I'm just gonna use one pump of my foundation. I usually use two, but I also use my beauty blender or my makeup brush to apply my foundation. And when you use like a tool to apply foundation, they absorb some of the material in them, so that way you don't get too much product on your face. And she just like rubbed the foundation between her fingers. Okay, so she took some of it on her finger. This is so weird, guys. So I'm just taking like one pump of this. We'll start. Ooh, this is so like pigmented. Okay, how can you not get any streaks or anything, and how do you make sure the foundation is like evenly distributed and blended? I do like this, pretty good, Emily. She also doesn't use any primer or anything.
So that's my foundation, that's my base. What you're gonna see is I'm gonna come back to that just to blend everything a little bit in the end. Next thing I do is eyebrows. We have Maybelline Great Lash.
No concealer? Okay, so she doesn't really fill in or define her brows. She's just using a brow gel to set her brows in place because, I mean, her brows are perfection and mine clearly aren't. So I'm going to use my Maybelline Brow Define and Fill Duo, and I'm going to just define and fill in like I usually do. Okay, brows are done, so we're going to move forward now.
A little bit of highlighter. I've been using this way too much, but it's the Milk highlighter in Lit. So I just take the stick.
I don't even have like a stick highlighter because I tend to use more powder or liquid highlighters. So today I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution rose gold liquid highlighter, and I'm going to use it the same way like she does her stick highlighter.
So a little bit on the
nose, lips, cheek, eye. Okay, I'm just going to take like a pump of this on the back of my hand. Then I'm just going to like mix it around a little bit so it's like evenly distributed. And then I'm going to take like this thick kind of brush, like this dense brush, and she did nose, she did lips, and she did cheeks and eye. This highlight is really beautiful. I'm not a fan of using a lot of like liquid highlights because I feel like with a lot of liquid highlights they set really fast on your skin and you don't have a lot of time to blend it all in. Okay, I feel like this is giving me like this wet kind of look, which I like sometimes, not always.
I do my own makeup for carpets a lot, and I put a lot more on. I'm using a nude stick by Mary Phillips.
Okay, so I don't really have a cream blush because like I said, I'm not really a fan of like cream highlighters or cream products in general. So I'm going to use like a really pigmented blush like Emily's using. I'm using my Wet n Wild in Pearlescent Pink. Let's see how she actually likes to apply this, like the areas and how high she likes to go or how pigmented she likes her blushes.
Makeup artists do my makeup, I'm always like, more blush, more blush. And I might go a little bit on the nose too, which is like a 90s trick to really make it look like you just got sun. That's where the sun hits. I also put my blush a little bit higher than most people because again, I think it makes it look a little bit more natural. So I almost bring it up to like the under eye.
Maybe this is like a white thing because we Indians or brown skinned people don't really get a lot of sun or redness on our cheeks or even on our nose. Like I've never heard anybody put blush on their nose, but this is interesting. And she said she's going like higher to her like under eye area. Oh my god. Okay, so this is my theory, okay? I feel like if you apply a blush or even like a reddish product really close to this area or really close to like your under eye, I feel like it makes you look more sick, doesn't it? Like if you apply it here, I mean, doesn't your like nose get red when you have a lot of cold? Or if you get red here, like I don't know, it just feels like you're really sick to me. But okay, if Emily says this is what she does, that's what we'll do. This looks like I'm like an anime character. And you know how they have like small blush dots on their cheeks? That is what I feel like right now. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I mean, I don't do this. The sun doesn't hit me here. I don't know. I mean, you can still see some of that pink blush on my nose, but that's it. That's how far I'm ready to go.
Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I don't use a ton of it. I just like to use a little bit of the bronzer. Take a brush, and this is just to like make the cheeks pop.
So I'm going to use my trusty old Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in Caramel Toffee. So I'm just going to see where all she applies it.
A little bit, and also bring in the forehead because there's nothing worse than not looking like everything got blended together.
She's not going too inwards, so we're just going to keep it concentrated right here. I usually tend to go like right until here, but we're just going to stop like here. I think that's good for me. Let's proceed.
Okay, so that's pretty much my base. The only thing that I'm going to do now is to just continue to like layer foundation or concealer depending on the coverage you want. So after I've done the blush, I just like come back and do a tiny bit more concealer under the eye, because the more you layer and blend, the better it looks. See, wow.
So I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution concealer, and again she's not using any tools to apply her concealer. So I'm just going to like dot this on my under eye, and I'm going to blend this using my finger. You see how it like covers the blush under the eye? And that's why it doesn't look as crazy as it was a couple of seconds ago. I'm actually really liking this. I'm actually liking blending my products with my fingers.
So now what we're gonna do is my eye. For my day-to-day, I'll just use this one. This is like a window wiper kind of brush, and this is what you do. Just go in the crease.
Wait. What color is that?
I actually put this palette together.
Okay, so for her crease, she started off with something like a warm brownie color. So I'm going to use the shade Sandalwood from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette on a blending brush. And she not only pops it in her crease, but she takes it a little higher than that. And surprisingly, she's not even using a base on her eyes for her eyeshadow. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I think with makeup, it's really important to actually know what works on your features, because like I said, if you follow a makeup tutorial by anybody, it is not going to look the exact same on your eyes, because you have a different skin type, skin tone, skin color, your eyes are different, your features are different. So, you know, just keep that in mind when you're actually following someone, and don't get like frustrated if things don't look as good on you or they don't look the same like you want it to. And besides that, the key to makeup is just practice. I mean, nobody learns to ride a bike in a day, right? You need so much practice to balance yourself on the bike, and makeup is just like that. People make such a big deal about makeup. I mean, it's just makeup. It's gonna wash off. So chill, okay? Have fun. Just play with it. You know, it's not like changing yourself forever. That's my public service announcement.
Take a smaller brush and go in the same color. And just go under. And this is another trick that I learned. A lot of people like to highlight the inside of their eye, but I actually think it looks better and makes your eyes look bigger when you bring it all the way around.
I don't really want to make my eyes look bigger, because I think my eyes are like medium shaped already. But okay, if Emily says, I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna take like this pencil brush, and I'm gonna dip it in the same sandalwood shade from the Huda Beauty palette, and I'm going to take this right from my outer corner to like the inner corner. She says your eyes are going to look bigger. Let's see. Did you guys see a difference? Are my eyes bigger? I don't see any difference. Let's keep going.
Anastasia highlighting pen for underneath my eyebrows.
So I'm going to use my Maybelline Dream Brightening Creamy Concealer. Really liking that little lift that I'm getting from this cream stick.
Right now my favorite is the Glossier Lash Slick, because it just looks so natural and just makes your lashes look so long.
I feel like mascara is such a personal preference. I love to have like fluttery and, you know, the spider like lashes. So I love using my Loreal Voluminous Superstar. So what is the next step, Emily?
I love Pat McGrath's lip liners. So for my lips, I don't like anything too pink. I like something pretty like berry, not super brown. Right on the lip line, you can kind of see like right there and right here.
Okay, so she's using a lip liner, which I probably never use, but I do have a lip liner. I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Lip Contour in Trendsetter, and Emily is just like applying lip liner to like the outlines of her lips. So let's do that.
Then I use Marc Jacobs J'adore, but I don't use a lot. So you can see, I just use that.
So she's using like a very neutral, like brown colored lipstick by Marc Jacobs. I'm gonna use my Teddy Bear from Milani. This is my all-time favorite like brownie nude kind of lipsticks, and you can see it's almost out.
Then to top that all off, I use Pat McGrath's incredible Blitz Gold lip gloss.
So for lip gloss, I have the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine Ultra Cushion Lip Gloss in the shade SPL. Is that the shade name? Anyway, so I have like a pinky kind of gloss. I don't have a golden gloss that she does. So I'm gonna work with what I have here.
But if we're going a little bit more, I'll pop this palette back in and I'll use a little tiny bit of the dark and just add it to the corners.
Okay, so I guess we're transitioning this look to a night party date kind of look. So I'm going to use my Huda Beauty palette again. I'm going to use the shade Cocoa and apply it over my crease shade. I'm just going to like feather it out a little bit because I am doing it as per my eye shape, and I like a little like feathered out kind of like, you know, outer corner.
All right guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed.
Okay, so looks like this is our finished look, guys. I really had fun doing this. It's like really natural, simple. This is not my like go-to look. I would say I would apply some more, like maybe a liner. Like there's no liner. Like if I don't apply liner, I feel like I'm sick. I need liner. Okay, I would have not gone for a nudish lip with this really simple look. I would have applied something like pinky, but all in all, I think it's really great. It's so much fun to see what other people are doing with their makeup looks. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more videos, and on that note, take good care of yourselves, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye.